Romania is geographically in a very strategic location.
So that means there's a whole rebuild of the supply chain that's happening in Romania at the moment.
UAE and Romania non-oil trade exceeded 1 billion USD.
It shows that Romania has over 7 million square feet of industrial land, and yet the vacancy rate is quite low.
And Romania gives you the best location in a combination of nice nature with modern spaces.
Imagine a market space where warehouse space is gold, and you're probably thinking of the UAE, the undisputed logistics gateway between Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Now, take that same map and shift your eyes to Europe. If you had to pick one region poised to play the same strategic role for the EU, where does your mind go? Germany, Poland, or the Netherlands?
You will be surprised. It's Romania for sure, without a doubt.
Oh, I see that. Well, there you have it. Today on MoneyPetrol, we are diving into the booming opportunity with someone who knows the space inside out, Emre Ozgen from Cultivate Capital Partners. Emre, welcome to the podcast. So, how's Dubai treating you?
Thanks a lot, Ritu. It's a great pleasure to be here. Dubai always welcomes me with amazing energy. It is a very dynamic, inspiring environment, and when I am engaging with potential investors here, it is always a special moment for me.
That's interesting. So, tell us why Romania and why the warehouse space. Tell us about your journey.
Let me tell you first about my background. I am in corporate finance and mergers acquisitions for 25 years almost.
Wow,
And I moved Romania in 2007 when Romania entered European Union.
interesting.
On my first years, I've been dealing with real estate projects, and afterwards, I spent a lot of time in Romanian agricultural projects.
Wow, okay.
And Romania has all the ingredients: strong domestic consumption, foreign direct investment, infrastructure boom, and logistic real estate stood out as the most resilient sector where there is euro denominated asset class with long leases and CPI indexation.
Interesting. So I feel like logistics is like one chapter all around. I feel like at the moment Europe as well, which is quite growing a lot. Correct?
Correct, and there is also big supply chain shift. Big manufacturers, logistic operators, e-commerce companies, they are under big competition to move more cost efficient structures where they are much more closer to their customers.
Right. So that means there's a whole rebuild of the supply chain that's happening in Romania at the moment.
Correct, and being in European regulations and having undervalued asset opportunities is my natural expertise, which directly brought me to as a founder of CCP, where
Okay.
we are looking to find out those opportunities, purchasing those assets, and bringing value to our investors.
So let me ask you this. How is Romania specifically benefiting from this?
Romania is geographically in a very strategic location,
Okay.
2 hours close to Central Europe, bridge of the trade from Asia, Turkey, Ukraine to Western Europe.
Okay.
And in Romania, you can find Western Europe quality assets, regulations based on Western standards,
Mm-hmm.
but the prices are not there yet. So, in terms of valuation, Romania is going through a yield transition convergence now.
Amazing. That's intriguing. So, I was looking at some stats, and it shows that Romania has over 7 million square feet of industrial land, and yet the vacancy rate is quite low. So, where does CCP fit strong into this, and how do you fulfill this demand?
Very good insight, Ritu. Here, what we observe is like this. Romania has more than 7 million SQM GLA assets,
Correct.
whereas almost half of them are in the capital in Bucharest.
Right.
And the infrastructure investment roads to the Western Europe are continuously done in a huge speed with European Union funds.
Okay.
Here, as CCP, we have now in Bucharest in a very logistic corridor, very good location, 13,000 SQM GLA and 31,000 SQM land. And this year we are aiming to reach 41,000 SQM land, 41,000 SQM GLA,
Mm-hmm.
and to increase our portfolio to fulfill a market gap. Here I want to explain you the market gap. The big institutional players,
Mm-hmm.
they are only focused on locations where there is a certain size on which they don't serve anymore these small medium enterprises,
Right.
and the competition is quite limited now for this market. What CCP is doing? CCP is targeting those assets, purchasing them with 9% net yield each
Okay.
year. Due to the growth engine, the yield convergence brings us a capital gain
Mm-hmm.
where in 7 years we can serve our investors 16% net IRR.
Wow. So, can you define more on the IRR here?
Here, the capital gain is the growth engine, and
Mm-hmm.
each year we are distributing 8% dividends to our investors. Our
Okay.
corporate governance is through Netherlands. We are a Dutch cooperative. We are serving the best tax structures to our investors, and
Okay.
with this capital gain, it is the the cream on the cake, the dividends. Actually, after a time horizon, these assets are doubling their value,
Mm-hmm.
and Romania, having this number of capacity, will become a new Poland in European Union soon.
Wow, that's interesting. So, let me ask you this. I've not visited Romania yet, but I know that UAE offers the top notch infrastructure and the modern facilities here altogether. So, can you tell me how does Romania fits into this comparison?
Romania is, first of all, even though being a European member, entered Schengen in 2024 via airway and sea. And the real entrance via highways happened in 2025 January.
Okay.
And Constanza port, which is 2 hours to the Bucharest,
Mm-hmm.
is the Black Sea gateway. It brings all the trade. All the manufacturers are also benefiting from Constanza port,
Mm-hmm.
and the trade goes via Bucharest to Western Europe. And
Okay.
here we are talking about very close Central Europe, having European Union regulations, assets undervalued, and it is very obvious to us that soon these numbers will catch.
That's amazing. That's quite intriguing, actually, when we look at the numbers. How do you support investors who are looking towards Romania, where they want to build their first industrial asset?
Firstly, all investors from GCC countries, from Turkey, they don't have a specific expertise of investing into Europe.
Correct.
Us, as being more than 2 decades in Europe,
Hmm.
we have the necessary industrial platform ready for them to invest. We have all the tax structure in Netherlands. We do all the investor newsletters informing them from all the updates. This platform gives them an access for
Okay.
leveraging bank loans. We have financing for all our assets. We have
Mhm.
close connections with European banks.
Right.
We have the platform accessing those assets very rapidly and filtering them according to our investor appetite, and creating institutional quality of tenants, institutional quality of assets, and under European regulations where the tax is efficient, investors are their all the rights are protected by law, and the solid jurisdiction gives them the best atmosphere to invest freely.
So, for the past many years, the trade between UAE and Romania has grown quite exponentially. And with high yields, I assume that there is a huge scope for gains. So, what advice do you have for the investors here in UAE, trading companies, and how can CCP take it forward?
Here, I have very interesting numbers to tell. UAE and Romania non-oil trade exceeded 1 billion USD. Only
Wow.
goods export from Romania, export from UAE reached also more than 500 million dollars total.
Wow.
There is
Okay.
a huge potential for food, agriculture, and trade companies to enter Europe via Romanian hub. Here, we are serving to any new joiners a platform where assets are best quality, where investment returns are optimized, and
Mhm.
this platform gives them access to grow in a growing market, the maybe the biggest industrial platform soon to serve all their needs. We are ready to accommodate all the needs according to exporters
Expert.
from OAE.
Amazing. So, what is the investment range here we're looking at when an investor from UAE plans to invest in Romania as the first industrial asset to build there?
Here, the interesting number is as follows. For the moment, our investments almost reach over double-digit million euros. And
Okay.
according to the need of the potential investor, we can accommodate all the sizes. It includes a simple warehouse with 10,000 SQM GLA,
Mm-hmm.
but also 50,000 SQM land we have already now under development. We can serve them based on their needs, regardless of any size.
Now, I'll just ask you some more questions. What is your favorite time pass, I would say, as a hobby to do in Romania as an activities?
Romania has very nice nature. Mountains, winter time, a lot of snow, summertime, sea on Constanza. It is a great country. I really like to visit nature, walking in parks. I do a lot of sport. I play basketball with some
Amazing.
corporate friends, and Romania gives you the best location in a combination of nice nature with modern spaces.
And what is the traditional Romanian cuisine there? What is it called?
Romanians are actually typically eating in Balkans a lot of sweets. They are very nice.
Okay.
They have a specific uh, food called papanash,
Okay.
which is very delicious, and I really recommend everyone visiting Romania to have one piece of papanash for sure.
Beautiful. Emre, thank you very much for joining today and sharing insights on Romania's industrial market. The opportunities are huge here. To our listeners, keep watching Romania as it's becoming a major European market. For more such insights and market updates, keep watching MoneyPetrol.
RG Group. We value your investments.